See, I don't know how I can share, so bear with me. So I'm just waiting for a couple of people to come on. Right, can everyone get sharing this before I start, because this is extremely important what we need to go through today, and I mean extremely important. I've been updating everyone recently about Baby W, so we've got an update which has come through, and I've already had a little breakdown about it, so get this sharing, because Baby W needs our help, and when I say needs our help, I'm not saying that lightly. So please everyone get sharing as much as we can. As soon as we've got some more people on, I will get going, but we need this out there. Baby W needs our help. I'm sorry, I need to smoke. It's absolutely petrifying what's happening. Right, we've got more people on. Come on guys, we need to keep sharing. We need everyone sharing this everywhere. I don't care how long this takes. Baby W needs our help. This is a couple of days old baby. He was only born on Tuesday. And without our help, he's going to end up in the care system. So we desperately need everyone's help here. We need the word going out there, because we need to expose them for what they are. Charmaine, would you be able to do me a favour and send it to all the chats as well? Numbers are starting to pick up now. It takes a few minutes for everyone to get on Facebook and everything, but numbers are picking up. So if you can send it through on messages, send it through on absolutely everything. Don't care if you believe in what we're doing, don't care if you trust what we're doing or anything. Actions speak louder than words, and at the minute we desperately need help. We've only got the children's interest at heart here, and we need to do our best to do what we can when we can. So everybody keep sharing away. Don't care how many times it takes to share it, I'm going to be sharing away and downloading it everywhere as soon as we're done as well. The numbers are picking up fast. Thank you everyone for coming online. Right, so I'm going to start off by, I'm going to go back to the start. So Dave and Hannah, Dave Rath and Hannah Oswald, known them for quite a while now, been protesting them for quite a while. They've been on the Families Destroyed by the State admin for a while now. They do an absolutely amazing job with everything that they're doing. They're doing their own stuff, going through their own problems, but they're still there bending over backwards for every single one of us. A lot of the messages and a lot of the posts and the information that goes up on the page is shared by them a lot of the time, because they care and they want to do the best. Tameside Social Services took Dave and Hannah's other children, 3 eldest ones, and put them in care. I'm going to start off by saying, when they do that, that ensures that the parents won't go anywhere and can't go anywhere, and that's exactly what they've done here. They didn't plan on leaving. They've got no intention of leaving or running away or doing whatever, because they won't leave their other children, and they couldn't leave their other children. Same reason why I didn't leave with my daughter, because my son was in care and I couldn't leave him behind. They know this, but that's not what they're using. They just use it as a reason to get back into court faster. Dave and Hannah got told a couple of days before Warren was born that they'd have no social services involvement, that they'd be left alone, that they had nothing to worry about, no concerns. They've cooperated with them, they've done everything that's been asked of them, so they wouldn't have any concerns. And then the morning after Warren was born, social services told them that they were going to be removing the child and going for an adoption order. The morning after the baby was born. When I say the baby was born, they put Hannah through a C-section. And I know there's going to be many mums that are going to watch this who know exactly why I'm pointing that out, because it's not exactly something that a lot of parents choose whether they needed it or not. Hannah has been through hell and back, going through the pregnancy while the other kids are in care, and still being there to support us all, still doing everything. And she's done everything. She's always cooperated with them, she's always interacted with them and done what's been asked. And that was the mistake that we've all made, because we believe the professionals, because that's what we're told to believe. They got told that they were going to be in court on Thursday because they were going to try and take Warren, which is the day after he was born. Dave managed to postpone it to Monday, which is coming up. Dave has found out late this morning, early afternoon, that that's not the case. Social services went behind their back yesterday and went to court, and Dave's been told today, late this morning, early afternoon, that he's going to get a phone call and then he's to appear in court, and if he's not there, the decision will be made against him. Hannah's just been rushed down for emergency surgery because the C-section has caused a lot of clots and is causing a lot of problems, so Hannah's not doing well. And to top it all off, social are now taking advantage over the fact of how vulnerable she is. What they're using to try and take Warren is the fact that I have had confirmation that I am allowed to share this, because this is, when I say this is going to be going public and this is going to be going viral, I do not take this lightly. This will be going public and this will be going viral, because from day dot, which is why I've been updating people. This is why I'm doing the live now. Kind of lost my train of thought. I've got messages popping up all over my phone now. They're using the fact that because Dave was in care, and because Dave was raped and abused and scarred for life in the care system while he was a child, that means, by their logic, he will in turn do that to his baby. Because he was a victim, he will make his child a victim. It's what they use a lot. It's what they use all the time, and it's what they use a lot. A lot of mums know what I'm talking about when social services use the fact that you were raped, or the fact that you were abused, or the fact that you were sold. Or they use it all. If it happened to you, you must do it to others. And that in turn, in their logic, means that you should never have the chance to prove anyone wrong, to be a better parent or to be better than what happened to you. Because it's not a risk they think is worth taking. Bearing in mind, there is no, and I repeat this, there is no risk of immediate danger to Warren. There is no risk of any danger to Warren. To take a child from their parents, there needs to be an immediate risk of harm, or an immediate risk of danger. Now, because we're on the live, and because I'm going to guarantee that social services see this, I just want to point out a little thing. See, they've made a very, very, very bad mistake with going after Dave and Hannah, because I work with them, I know them, and the people who know me and know what I do and know who I fight for and why I fight for them have been giving me a very impressive read. So I'm going to guarantee now, from day dot, that every single one of them is going to be held accountable by the words written in their practice guide, in their book. And I'm going to be holding them accountable. And I'm not going to be listening to he said, she said. I'm not going to be listening to accountability. I'm not going to be listening to social workers' opinions over evidence. It's just not going to happen. So, one thing that I've learned from doing this and from seeing the other parents and doing my research, because research is key, people. Research. I'm not going to be answering messages asking why this, why that, they don't do this, they don't do that. Because what we do, we don't want you to take our word for it. That's never what we've been about. Ever. What we want you to do is do your own research and see for yourself. Because we know we don't have to. We don't have to convince you that we're telling the truth. We don't have to convince you what we're going through is unjust and it's happening to that many people. Because it is that openly accessible to everyone. It doesn't take that long to do a little bit of digging to see exactly how bad the system's got, exactly how corrupt the system's got. It doesn't take that much, which is why we encourage you to do your research. So I'm not going to be answering messages about who they are, what their past is or anything. If you want to know their past, their Facebooks have been openly public from day dot. Everything you need to know about them and their children, how they were like, is on their page. So do your research. Emma, I've literally just said have a look into it. It's all on their pages already. If you have a look into it, you'll see they've never hushed anything. They've never kept anything quiet. They've always put everything out there to stop a gagging order, which is also another reason what you need to do. You need to stop gagging orders by putting everything out there. Don't breach court orders. I'm not suggesting you breach court orders. However, if it's not a valid court order, and you can prove it's not a valid court order, before breaking it, I'd get them done for fraud. We need numbers. The only way of getting social services to back off and to do their job properly and to hold them accountable for their own actions, whether they be good or bad, they need to be held accountable for their own actions. And to do that, we need people there. We need numbers. We need people with their phones, holding them up, recording everything. Hold them accountable. If you can be there at the court when we have to turn up, and we can be there at the court on Monday as well, you will be able to speak to the people coming in and out of the courts. Hear what they have to say, and I guarantee you half of them won't even be awake to how bad this case is. We need to get the message out there. This baby is only a couple of days old. Their logic makes no sense. Just because the father was abused in care doesn't mean he's going to abuse his children. He hasn't abused the other children, and he wouldn't abuse this one. The fact that they're sinking that low that they want to put the child in the same care system that did that to his father. If you saw the scars on his body, you would understand without needing any question, without having to ask anything. If you see the scars, you will see the burns. You will see everything. And this father, who's never told anyone about the abuse that he's suffered in care, has now got to the point where he needs to expose what happened to him to save his own son. We need numbers and we need people. We need you there with your phones. We need people sharing this. We need people downloading this live. We need people downloading every video that goes up there. Any post that goes up there, don't just share it. Share it as well. But copy and paste it onto your own. Copy and paste it everywhere. Because if they can't take us all down. They can't silence us all. And we all know people from every area of the country. Every single one of us can bring so many people down to where we're needed to be. For this baby. For this child. I know people have got busy lives. I really, really do. I understand that people have got work. And I understand that people have got their own lives. But I don't want to be sat there afterwards thinking, I could have took the day off to do something. I could have took the day off to help this child be heard. We need to do something. Too many kids are being hurt. Too many kids are being abused. And enough's enough. I'm hoping that every one of my contacts, I'm hoping that every single one of you beautiful people, I know I've got a heart of gold, because otherwise you wouldn't be here. I hope you all download this, reshare it, put it out there and help us get the message out there. Sammy's asked how to download it. You won't be able to until the video is actually buffered. As soon as the video is buffered, if you go on Play Store or whatever you're on, any Facebook video downloader will work. Just log in there, click the video and press download, and it'll do the rest. We need this on every platform, everyone's channels, everyone's profiles, whether you believe in what we do or not. Whether you like me or the cause or anything, none of that matters. Because we're doing this for the children. We need people on the streets, because now we are being heard. It's no longer a case of now we need to get people listening, now we need to get people hearing what we're doing. Because only a couple of months ago I could have come on here, done a live and only got a handful of people on. And there's so many people that have been sharing Warren's story over the last few days, and it shows people, it shows us and the parents how amazing every single one of you are, that you have got a children's heart at mind, because you're going out of your way to do it for them, for this baby. But we've not got a choice anymore in what we do. We have to do something. Obviously, we have to do something lawful. And I suggest we do it as parents. I suggest we don't lower ourselves to what they accuse us of. My suggestion is we show them that they were wrong. Show them that they can't change us, that no matter what they take from us, we are still our children's parents. And we're not just our children's parents anymore, we're the nation's parents. And it's about time we put our foot down and with the parents to this country, that this country is needed from the fucking government from day dot. I'm not gonna let Warren's voice be silenced, even though he's not got one yet. Are you? Thank you guys. Please share this. Please get his story out there. We need it. We need his story out there as fast and as quick as possible. Take care.